Hello everyone, and thank you so much for taking some time today to join my peers and I in talking a little bit about Ulta Beauty. Today we'll be going over the industry overview and a marketing strategy that my peers and I have put in place for Ulta. Ulta Beauty was established in 1990 and has grown in the cosmetics industry to be recognized as one of the most recognizable beauty retailers in America. The problem that we're seeing with Ulta currently is that they are struggling to stay relevant with the changing needs of consumers. As we've seen, expectations change a ton for consumers in what they want out of the prices offered, out of corporate responsibility that is offered through each organization, as well as employee relations and just overall the guest connection that is being made inside of the store. We've also seen a lot of oversaturation in the cosmetic industry, and we would like to help solve this problem for Ulta to help them stand out within other retailers. So the solution that we have created is to compete with the emerging beauty retailers through offering customizations and overall just improving the store experience through helping to educate our beauty consultants. We've seen with other retailers how successful this is, and we recommend overall for Ulta to invest a little bit in the customer experience and standing out in that way, while we've already seen them succeed in e-commerce.
Ulta Beauty has established brand loyalty and brand equity because of the numerous benefits they offer their consumers. Ulta offers more than 20,000 products from over 500 beauty brands at a variety of price points. Ulta specializes in a wide range of beauty products and services, including makeup, fragrance, skincare products, hair products, and salon services. Ulta has dedicated their efforts towards personalized service, convenience, as well as creating a seamless experience, which have all helped create and maintain a positive customer perception of their brand. Ulta's core values, including giving a wow experience, improve always, win together, love what you do, own what you do what's right, and champion diversity, all communicate to their audience exactly who they are and what they believe in, which all build credibility, community, and trust with their consumers. Product innovation and adoption is essential in the beauty retailer industry due to the continuous evolution of new trends, changing customer preferences, and the effects of external factors. Ulta Beauty continuously looks for new emerging opportunities to innovate their products and services in order to stay up to date with their market's latest needs and wants. For instance, Ulta's response to the COVID-19 pandemic was to take advantage of e-commerce and seamless digital technology. For example, Ulta's virtual try-on tool, Glam Lab, is a great example of their innovative approach to replicate in-person experiences because it allows customers to test product shades similarly to if they were in the physical Ulta store. Ulta continues to invest in digital innovation due to the increase in online shopping. Also, Ulta wants to provide a seamless, customized experience for their website and mobile app users. Key players in the beauty retailer industry include customers, competitors, social media influencers, suppliers, and employees. Ulta Beauty must incorporate each of these key players into their market strategy decisions. For instance, Ulta needs to analyze the comparative efforts and external threats of their biggest competitors and adjust their strategies accordingly. Ulta also needs to continue to respond to their customer needs and wants and establish a prominent social media presence. Also, Ulta needs to establish a safe workplace based on employee morale and trust, as well as making sure they have an efficient supply chain. Key customers in the beauty retailer industry include women anywhere from 18 to 59 years old. Ulta's main target market includes women ages 18 to 30 who earn an average of $70,000 to $103,000 US per year. This key demographic allows Ulta the opportunity to create marketing strategies and offer products and services that will appeal to this specific market. The dominant strategies in the beauty retail industry include implementing SEO strategies, content marketing, social media marketing, and word-of-mouth advertising. SEO, or search engine optimization strategies, are very important for beauty retailers like Ulta to take advantage of. They are important to take advantage of because they boost engagement and increase web traffic. SEO is achieved when content on a company's website contains keywords that are easily searchable and engaging. In addition, content marketing such as engaging blogs, videos, interactive tools, and how-to makeup tutorials are utilized frequently in the beauty retailer market. Social media marketing is also widely used in this market because it appeals to the younger generation and increases e-commerce sales. Lastly, word-of-mouth advertising is very important for beauty retailers to expand their reach and brand equity. Creating strategies in order to increase word-of-mouth advertising starts with offering superior products or services and creating deep connections with their customers. In addition to utilizing SEO strategies, social media marketing, and word-of-mouth advertising, Ulta implements a high-low strategy where they sell both mass market and prestige products in one place. Since Ulta sells both affordable and expensive products, they are able to appeal to a broad range of buyers. This strategy plays into Ulta's differentiation against their competitors and enables them to maintain a high market share. Ulta Beauty had a great year in 2021, with net sales of $2.7 billion compared to $2.2 billion in 2020. The numbers on the graph are very promising for Ulta because it signals that their marketing strategies were able to successfully adjust to the COVID-19 pandemic and that they were able to maintain their loyal consumer base.
The beauty and cosmetic industry is booming, has a very large worldwide market share, and it is expected to surpass over $700 billion by 2025. In that large market share, Ulta is one of the top companies among Sephora, Bath & Body Works, and up-and-comers such as Ipsy, Glossier, and Fenty. Some major systemic shifts within the industry include a push for natural products as well as individualized, customizable products. Of those shifts, Ulta is doing a lot for a push for natural products, including a list of brands that they label as clean. However, they could be doing much, much more to create individualized products for the consumers.
Ulta Beauty's top competitors are Sephora and Sally Beauty Supply. Both of these companies exist in the same oversaturated industry, but they choose to target a different target demographic. Let's start off with Sephora. So Sephora is a brand that is known for its more luxurious experience. They're equipped with educated consultants and prestigious products. Sephora creates an environment that appeals to an audience with greater disposable income as opposed to Sally or Ulta. Sephora also has fewer store locations in comparison to Ulta, so with just over 500 stores for Sephora in the US, whereas Ulta has over 1,300 stores, so that's over double. Sephora is a cosmetic retailer that also offers a similar rewards program to Ulta, and they also offer a credit card option for more loyal customers. Sally Beauty, on the other hand, attracts a more DIY beauty consumer. So when consumers think of Sally Beauty, they think of getting the chance to mix up their own hair color and take a risk with a new beauty trend on their own. This beauty retailer is also on the cheaper side, but like Sephora, offers an experience with highly educated associates who create a positive experience in stores for their consumers. Sally also has recently added a rewards program, and that has seen a lot of growth since the recent pandemic. The shift in consumers wanting more control over their beauty routines and wanting more freedom has led to a shift in the beauty and cosmetic industry, and this has helped open the door for retailers that may not have been performing well prior to 2019. So the economic conditions surrounding Ulta have been split up between pre-pandemic and post-pandemic in this presentation, as the industry has seen so much change influenced by this event. So prior to 2019, Ulta was seeing a decline in growth and an overall disengagement with their consumers. The industry was becoming very overcrowded with retailers that were all offering the same thing, whether that was a standalone location or even just a drugstore like Walgreens or Target or Walmart. So no new products were really coming out that were game-changing for consumers. Ulta store locations were starting to close, and the cosmetics line within the stores were pulling out of their deals. But in just the past year or so, we have seen an increase in consumer engagement with Ulta. They have now reopened some of their store locations, and they even started a partnership with Target by opening small Ulta shops within some of the newer Target locations. We've also seen, with pressure from social economic issues and an increase in awareness, diversity and inclusion efforts have greatly increased in their overall employee efforts and their marketing strategies. We have also seen a shift in Earth-kind products being offered and Ulta taking a stance on who they really allow to be part of their product line. Here we will talk about the overall beauty industry fragmentation. So I've kind of touched on this in the past couple of slides, but the beauty industry is overall highly fragmented and very oversaturated. The cosmetic industry is difficult to be diverse in, with most products offering the same solution for their consumers' problems, and product loyalty is high based on the consumer's specific needs, and our needs change over time as we age, and our routines change. The industry has recently seen a shift in expectations when it comes to corporate social responsibility and diversity and inclusion efforts. We are projected to see a lot of growth within the beauty industry now, as opposed to the plateau that we were seeing years prior.
Hello, everybody. My name is Arturo Borbon. I will be talking about the SWOT analysis for Ulta Beauty. On the first slide, we have a brief graphic of the strengths, opportunities, weakness, and threats that are the main focus on each category. So in this slide, we're going to talk about strengths of the company. To me, based on the research that I did, one of the biggest strengths that the company has is really its leadership. Mary Dillon was the last CEO. She recently stepped down back in 2021, so last year. But she served since 2013, almost for a decade. And she really set the tone for what the company's recent growth was. Like, Ulta Beauty has been booming in the last decade, and in 2008, a lot of companies, including Ulta Beauty, was struggling. Ulta Beauty was already set up, was already established, was already recognized enough. But Mary Dillon, during the time, she really her leadership and a lot of many factors that she was able to recognize really set the company for a lot of success. And the reason why I emphasize Mary Dillon is she's the type of CEO, seems like, that will go into the stores all over the country, talk to the consumers, talk to the customers face to face, and learn from them. Because she really pay attention. How are we gonna serve customers better? How are we gonna, attract them and keep them to come into our stores when online shopping was already becoming a thing, was already rising. And she really tried to emphasize that market niche. She really narrowed it down to make Ulta Beauty the best place to find all things beauty related products at affordable prices. The company has enjoyed good reputation and brand recognition. A lot of customers that want affordable makeup and beauty products in general, they think Ulta Beauty, and there's an Ulta Beauty in almost every decent size town or city. But yeah, those are the strengths that to me makes really Ulta Beauty a very, very strong presence in the beauty industry. They are able to provide not only a wide variety of products, but also expertise, advice. They have a hair expert, they have a makeup expert, and that really you cannot find it anywhere else. But yeah, now we'll move on to Ulta Beauty's weaknesses. And some of the weaknesses would not only be Ulta Beauty's, but the beauty industry in general. Uh, Starting with lack of differentiation from competitors. Unfortunately, Ulta Beauty is not the only, beauty product realtor out there or store out there. There's a lot of competition out there, and it's very important to be successful and to keep growing, to differentiate yourself from your competitors, right? Competition is good to a certain extent, but we we ought to be paying attention, to what our competitors are doing, uh, that we are not, and how are we going to make ourselves, like how we can serve that niche or that need from the customer, but still be different from our competitors. And that's something that they have been working on, uh, because unfortunately a lot of the products and options that they have as well, other retailers sell them. um, but what they have been working on is like kind of acquiring unique brands, and having those contracts that we're gonna work with you, but we want exclusivity. uh, Other issues is the economy, the inflation right now, and it's tied to keeping prices reasonable to be able to compete. Ulta Beauty prides itself in providing affordable options, for their consumers. So the inflation and the current economy, uh, it adds a threat to it, it adds into the lack of ability to compete. If they up prices, if they raise prices, that kind of takes away from their purpose and from what their customers go to Ulta Beauty for, to find affordable makeup, and beauty products. All right, now we moved on to opportunities for Ulta Beauty and the beauty industry in general. Starting with booming market. The beauty industry is a booming market. It has been growing and it will continue to grow. It is prognosticated by 2025, the beauty industry will reach $700 billion worldwide. And I mean, it's no secret that times change. Like my grandpa said, the beauty industry not only sells to women anymore. That in the past, it directly, delivered to women. Today and in the future is going to change, and it's been serving, and it's been delivering to all genders. The beauty industry isn't just makeup or what we think. uh, Men use a lot of beauty products nowadays, whether it's like a specific soap just to wash their face, or within the LGBTQ, people who like to express themselves with makeup. Like, it is not just a very narrowed target audience that the beauty industry has. Um, Especially moving on to the next, social media. Social media is a great platform for brand awareness, um, and Ulta Beauty has used it. They've created a lot of recognition through social media platforms, and having YouTubers or influencers, use their products and create a presentation of what their products are like. Partnering with celebrities has a big payout, big payout. Uh, a great example of someone that has exploited, their social media uh, in the beauty industry, and made a lot of money is Kylie Jenner. I think Kylie Jenner is the number 2 most followed person in social media, on Instagram specifically. And she became one of the powerhouses in the beauty industry just by creating her own line of beauty products, and targeting it to her followers. Simple as that. Uh, the beauty industry, Ulta Beauty, another opportunity, and the last opportunity that I'm going to talk about is they need to create a more customized experience for its customers. You know, the beauty industry is very known to like create products and just launch them out there, like throw them to a lot of stores and try to, like, they aim at everything. But there's gotta, like, if Ulta Beauty wanted to, maximize their sales per consumer, per buyer, they would need to create a better and more customized experience. And a lot of companies, or brands in the fashion industry do this. uh, they A lot of stores have like questionnaires that customers will fill out. What kind of style do you like, what do you wear, what do you don't wear. um, Getting to know their customers can better help them carry more targeted options for them that they will like. Unfortunately, a customer is not going to walk in and buy everything at Ulta Beauty. They're looking for something, and a lot of the times they don't know what they're looking for. If they had this like little kind of tablet at the entrance at the beginning of their stores where the customers can fill out a questionnaire and like they can get suggestions of products that they might like, uh, it can be very helpful to maximize sales per customer. um, but yeah. And last but not least, we move on to threats for Ulta Beauty. Um, and basically, there's 2 that I want to focus on. Seem to be the most relative threats for the beauty industry and the fashion industry. Lack of inclusivity and lack of sustainability. Starting with lack of inclusivity. mm, the beauty industry, like the fashion industry, uh, are industries that have been known to think that making their products as exclusive as possible, they think that they can make the most money or they can create the best brand. Uh, and let me just say that has to stay in the past. Uh, because a great example that someone said is Rihanna. Rihanna, the singer that we all know, like most people know, she was a singer. She's a singer, but she created her own brand of beauty products called Fenty, and that made her a billionaire. I think at the beginning of this year or last year, she took it upon herself. She recognized, per personal experience, that the beauty industry only delivered to specific type of women in this case, and it was hard for her to find, you know, options. It seemed like women of color only had certain options, and she recognized obviously the need and showed the beauty industry. She really showed the beauty industry that exclusivity, like excluding people, is just a bad business model. Uh, she really knocked it out of the park and became a billionaire by doing the right thing. Um, and nowadays, other brands, and including Ulta Beauty, have tried to really um, expand and understand uh, consumers all over the world. Um, is not only fair, but is right, and it's a good business model to serve and to provide options for different type of women, different type of body types, different type of shades of color. It's important to have that variety and show customers, we have options for everybody. Everybody come shop at Ulta Beauty. Um, they have partnered up with brands, I think Fenty used to be sold only at Sephora, which is one of the biggest competitions for Ulta Beauty. Uh, but they started carrying Fenty and other products um, that are more friendly for different, like they have expanded the colors for their makeups in different shades, different things that are more friendly with everybody. Um, the second one, lack of sustainability. This is another, factor that is very important in today's world. Sustainability, and not only sustainability, but having products that don't damage consumers is very important in today's world in general. Um, in the past, there's been a lot of products that have been recalled because it damages the skin, or like people have reactions. Um, some makeup companies are not very truthful and transparent on what they use and what they put on their products. And nowadays, consumers are very aware of that. They want to see that on the back of their label. What am I putting on my skin? What am I using on my body? Uh, and it's something that Ulta Beauty has to pay attention to.
The recommended action plan for Ulta is 3 parts, with customizable products being one, the second being inclusivity, and the third being a men's line. As mentioned previously, there is an increase in demand for customizable products. To begin the implementation, Ulta should partner with existing brands that already offer individualized products. These brands could be Bite Beauty, Lip Lab, or Skin Inc. Once they decide on the brand and the products they will be offering, Ulta should train the in-store associates on how the products work and what ingredients match what skin or hair types or conditions consumers might have, so that if consumers are unsure of how to answer the online form, they can come into the store. This will be a huge marketing tactic to encourage customers to not only use our customizable products over other companies, but to come visit our stores as well. The major issue within the beauty industry in general is inclusivity of mainly people of color not having products that match their different skin or hair needs. In order for Ulta to take action on this and fix the issue, they should begin selling brands or products owned by minorities who are underrepresented in the beauty industry. We will market this by using stories of the owners that have created these products, because they will understand the need for more products like this in the industry, and it will create resonance and emotional connection in consumers because they can relate. Finally, we will also promote content of people who the product was made for, using and reviewing said product in order to create more relatability. Men are also somewhat underrepresented in the beauty industry. Men are becoming increasingly aware of and concerned with their hair and skincare, yet their product offerings do not reflect that. In order to fix this, Ulta should begin by performing market research on scents that men would like, because a lot of scents within the beauty industry are more feminine and floral. After that, they should conduct research on products that men don't feel they have access to or options of, ideally in a focus group, to really get a feel for the men's frustration, why they're frustrated, and why they don't think they're represented enough. And finally, after research has been done, Ulta should partner with an existing brand that has good reviews and brand recognition that also falls within the data found in the previous research. Partnering with an existing brand will save time because Ulta won't have to develop a product, they can just begin selling it. And with good reviews and brand recognition and word of mouth, it just will be easier and cheaper and quicker to market.